Honestly, if you read the reviews, they really kind of read like love letters. I don't know, between you and Julie Truster, I swear I should be carrying a box of Kleenex with me from studio to studio.
Mask, right?
Because as we said, not only with our today's special, sometimes it's not just the stuff that we do see, you know, like the pet hair and the dander and of course the house dust. Sometimes it's the stuff that we don't see, like the debris in our mattress and on our sheets. And Alexandra, we made this point with Julie and our Auric Today's special. No matter how well you keep your home, there are things in our home that we just don't want there, right?
Oh, absolutely. And what's wonderful about RAYCOP, as you can see, this is a fabric sanitizer. It has UV light that is really doing a lot of things. I'm going to talk about how that works. It has pulsating pads. It has two dual filtration. So you've got the large dust box here. You have a HEPA filter that's built in to capture all those microorganisms. And of course, it has just the right amount of suction, which allows me to pass the RAYCOP and sanitize my upholstery as well as textiles that are already on my bed, so I can also use it on my pillow. So you know, that's important to be able to use it on your pillow.
It is. So we're going to get to that animation in just a moment, but just to backtrack for a moment, because I have to remember we're in over 95 million homes, and a lot of you may have not seen the RAYCOP. So what we're talking about is the only product that we're aware of that, you know, we talk about those dust mites, we talk about those things in our mattresses and in our sheets, that not only disrupts, yes, it kills, because it has a UV light, and then it removes that debris. So it's a threefold, or it's a triple threat. So all that stuff, mattress and pillows and upholstery and, you know, pet beds and anything we know very well, when we shed our skin, there are little critters.
It's the dust mites,
getting
yes,
a free buffet, basically.
It's a real problem. I know we're going to show you the video of all the dust mites that are living in the mattress, but really what RAYCOP is, it's that fabric sanitizer. So here is what's going on in your home, and if you suffer from any type of, you know, puffy eyes or stuffy nose or your scratchy throat, these dust mites that are translucent, upwards of 10 million of them. The EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, has estimated upwards of 10 million dust mites that are in your bed, and they feed from the dead shed skin cells. It has nothing to do with how clean you're keeping your home. And so what RAYCOP does, it weighs 4 pounds. It's very lightweight. You're going to plug this in. It's got a nice long lead cord. You can see the red light comes on to indicate that it is on. You press that button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then it turns green. One more time, and now it's blue. And you will see that I've got that UV light that's coming on. It doesn't matter if I come home and I want to pass the RAYCOP over the bed in an effort to disrupt their DNA, suppress their movement, suppress their unhatched eggs so that those eggs do not hatch, right, obviously reducing the population.
Right.
We're talking about removing, extracting with the vacuum their fecal matter, their carcasses, their unhatched eggs. These are the culprits that can really wreak havoc on your allergies. And then look at this. You've got this mattress. If you want to pass your RAYCOP on the day that you clear the bed, pull the sheets, that's fine. But what I like is that it's not a production. You can use the RAYCOP when you come back from work or in the afternoon and pass it right over your bed, because this pillow, you can't wash this pillow.
No, you can't.
But I guarantee you, there are dust mites that are, accumulating on most of the upholstered fabrics in your home.
Well, and as you do that, Alexandra, I think one of the things I love about this is not only is it a triple threat or a tri-pronged approach.
Look what it's picking up.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this dust cup.
Boy, I'm not even kidding. When I said between you and Julie Truster, my eyes have been watering since I got on the set tonight. So talk a little bit about that filter. Now you can rinse that off.
Yes, right? I'm going to show you right here.
And let it dry, of course, before you put it back.
Absolutely.
Okay, absolutely.
When we're talking about dual filtration with RAYCOP, we're talking about not only that HEPA filter, and we have learned so much about the importance of having that HEPA filter. The HEPA filter is going to really pull in all of those microorganisms that can be as small as 0.3. One strand of hair is 100 microns. So, one strand of hair, pulling in microorganisms into this HEPA filter and really keeping them there, 0.3, tiny, tiny, tiny. We cannot not see them. But here's the money shot, okay? If you really want to know. It's all about these dust cups. Now, this is a clean, brand new dust cup that comes, that's the large dustbin, okay?
And that's the one that you rinse out but let dry before you put it in.
You can just put this into water, rinse it out, let it air dry.
Okay.
But here is how quickly. This is when you get home and you pass your RAYCOP for the first time, all kinds of little, you know, shed skin. It can be the dust mites, it can be their waste. Everything is in here. But here's what I brought from you from my hotel. Now, I stay in a lovely hotel. It's beautiful when I come into town. I have a RAYCOP that I keep in my car that I travel with. When I walk into the hotel, it's immaculate, it's clean, the bed is freshly made. I pull the covers back and I pass it. Look at this. Shannon.
Oh,
I mean,
Alexandra, that's like...
I mean, I ran it for a while. I did all the pillows. Look at this. Okay, and if I look very closely, I'm choosing not to put my face too close. Man. But can you imagine, and at first glance, it looks pretty clean.
Right.
Now, this is how RAYCOP works. When I put this on, remember, I press it for 3 seconds, and then I press it one more time. Watch this UV light. Now, this UV light, this is a UVC spectrum. This is a particularly strong spectrum of UV, ultraviolet. But this is 6 inches long. This is a nice, long, large UV light. And then also underneath, it has these pulsating pads. Now, I'm gonna use this water bottle to demonstrate this so you can see at home. Look at the water dancing. You know what that's doing? Those pulsating pads are causing all of the dust mites. Remember, they have claws. This isn't lice, this isn't a louse, but they have claws, and we want to have them, you know, remove their claws from the fiber. And last but not least, and this is so important, you might think, oh, I'm using my vacuum, and my vacuum is pulling everything out. Well, are you able to use your vacuum on those light textiles that I was talking about? Can you do your pillow with the pillowcase on? It can't be a big deal. It has to be easy. This is calibrated with just the right amount of suction, as you can see, so that it will pull all of those unwanted microorganisms out of your mattress, out of your textiles, so that, you know, you can start feeling it.
Absolutely. And, you know, you have to compare it to, okay, if you don't have this, what would you do? So your regular vacuum will not do this, okay, because that is not calibrated to vacuum over sequins or delicate sheets or comforters, et cetera, et cetera. And oh gosh, Alexandra, when I look at that, I'm telling you,
those are dust mites, and they reproduce, and they like to be as close to the surface of the mattress because they want to be as close to our skin as possible. And what about your chairs? What, once a year or twice a year you're going to have them cleaned? What's wonderful about RAYCOP is not only are you able to clean your upholstery, but that ultraviolet light, that UV light, is now going to kill 99% of bacteria, of viruses, including influenza A, the virus, and then it's also going to kill staph and E. coli, because there's just no getting away from having the opportunity to clean your upholstery with that UV light. You have the HEPA filter that's capturing all of the microorganisms. You have the pulsating pads that's helping to shake everything out. And I want you to see in real time, this is not exerting me. It's lightweight. It weighs 4 pounds. It's ergonomic. It's easy to hold in my hand. When yours is at home and you lift it up, the UV light will shut off so that it doesn't harm anyone who's looking at it. Here at HSN, I want to be able to show you that UV light, and that's why the one that I tip over, the light stays on.
Well, and I think it has such an interesting story to it, too. You have to consider the alternative, because I don't care how often you launder your sheets, how often you change your bedding, how often you vacuum your home. We're talking about areas that, first of all, nothing is doing what the RAYCOP is doing, meaning it is a tri-pronged approach. So it is going to, you know, disrupt them with that vibration. It kills with the light that's specially calibrated, and then it removes as well. So we always wish that we had more of these in stock, and because they are not produced in large quantities, when we do have Alexandra here, we love to be able to present it on the air. And it's interesting because whenever Alexandra does this demonstration, I think every single host and person working on the crew, they kind of wince because they think, oh man, what is really in my pillows? What is really in my chairs? What is really in my mattress that I'm not removing?
Yeah, you're not kidding. So every time I open up the dust cup, no matter how little, because inevitably there are people all around, and so if you sit in the chair, if you're around the chair, if you're on the mattress, it's happening, and it's very, very quick. They multiply very, very fast. They lay over 100 eggs. It's unbelievable. The dust mites we're talking about. Now, what are the solutions today? What are you doing at home? So you might be using those caustic sprays. You know, you can spray full of chemicals. We don't want to do anything with chemicals. You might be using these allergen covers, okay? So allergen covers, they're like plastic. You know what this does? If you use a cover like this on the pillow or the mattress, you are suffocating the dust mites, but their fecal matter, the unhatched eggs, their waste, everything remains in the pillow.
So you're kind of trapping them.
So you're trapping them. So this is really a mask. So this is okay for the hotel, but really not for living long term, I think. I want you to get to the root of the problem. This is the solution that you've been looking for. I just think this is so funny. I have to show you this little UV light, this wand. Can you see the little UV light coming on? Look how tiny that is. This is for like my cell phone. But what am I supposed to do? I want you to think about this, the logic, and then think about if you're suffering at home or your loved one or family member. You pass this over the bed. Now what? Everything is still in there. We need to pull it out. That is so important.
It is. It's $33 on your credit card. Of course, we have our 30-day return policy. We're also doing that reduced shipping. Big thing is, when, much like our today's special from Auric, when you remove that washable filter, if that doesn't remind you, gosh, maybe that's why I didn't feel so great when I woke up in the morning, this is that triple threat. So it really is unique in its category, and that's why we love to offer it when RAYCOP is here. And I have to say, Alexandra, that's why